Romans chapter 1, 24 through 27, although I'm going to be reading through to 28, will be our text this morning. Remind you where we are in our downgrade. The downgrade is the way a society or a church, but generally a society begins to decay and to go down, and you can see the moral decay of a nation. It happened in Greece after Alexander the Great. It happened in Rome with the Caesars. And dare I say, it's happening again today in our nation. Even today, we're seeing signs of that downgrade. And the downgrade, just to remind yourselves, is found in the several verses we've been studying. Number one, the first step of the downgrade is ingratitude. When a group of people or a nation is no longer thankful to God for what He's given, they don't see Him in creation. Step number two of the downgrade is God gives them over in that sense of ingratitude to idolatry, where they then begin to look at creation and make gods of it, culminating, of course, with making gods of themselves. And so God then, where we're going to go today, gives them over again, and as an act of judicial, as a judicial act or an act of judgment, He then gives that society over to itself, to where they will then grab that which is unnatural or go for that which is unnatural and pervert the good. And so it goes from ingratitude to idolatry to immorality. That is, it goes from ingratitude to false teachings, idolatry, false teachings about God, and ultimately making gods of themselves. And then, as making gods of themselves, refusing to see God as the creator or in creation, He gives them over to worship themselves in creation. And then He gives them over to that which is unnatural. The natural way is abandoned for the unnatural, and it perverts the good. And that's where we are today. Next week, we'll get to the bottom rung of society, which is when